Armor. So all the weird crap I just picked up needs to get on the horse, because I can't even walk with it. My horse can't carry anymore. Oh, goody. How's that horse doing? Only 3 more pounds. And I'm still... like 6 pounds overweight. I think you're not even heavy enough. That's a bit heavier. There we go. I'll make do with that. Welcome back to the place we had to run from because everything was on fire. Wasn't that an alright time? Well, the landscape has certainly recovered. Everything's chill and peaceful and nice looking. It occurs to me I haven't visited my parents' grave yet. You know, I kind of thought the dog that we recovered from this place was going to hang out with me throughout the game or something. I actually kind of forgot he existed, and ever since then, hasn't really come up. They were buried under the linden tree. Linden tree. There they are. Is that both of them? It kind of conspicuously just looks like one grave. Just a somber scene all around. Half destroyed place. It's all set up. It's all ghostly in the way that it still has like. Ooh, that's very bad head coverage. People's laundry is still out, amongst like countless corpses and floral wreaths. Who hung that guy? Who hung that guy? And what's? Do they just make these on the fly? These weird wagon wheel torture things? I assume those weren't all there before the bad happened. That'd be weird, right? I don't know what purpose they would serve. I mean, maybe for drying meats. They could have been there for another purpose, perhaps. I don't remember. I don't think I was allowed. I don't think I had a chance to go outside, or at least I didn't try. Whether it was possible or not. Hey there, I could use a little information if you guys don't mind.
God almighty, has something happened to you? Did someone steal your fancy clothes?
It may sound strange, but I'm looking for Simon, the priest.
Father Simon? I last saw him when he was paying me damages. That was back when Mary was still with us. If you want to know something, ask the wife. I don't have the time or the will to talk about that man.
I understand. Thank you.
Did somebody steal your fancy clothes? I'm clearly walking around in full armor. And the game's like, oh my goodness, how could you look so poor? Their dialogue can be fascinating in how it reflects whatever they're going for, honestly, with this whole thing. Damn it, I have so much crap in my inventory. I guess it's just the Shishak. So if I want to switch back to my armor, just wear everything except for the Shishak. Suppose. Let's see. So those are all cosmetic items. That one's one. There we go. Is that supposed to, oh, that's supposed to be a charisma item. Whoops. Oh wait, no, I'm not wearing it. Now I am. Cool. These items keep saying that if I switch to them, they'll increase my durability. Compared to whatever I'm wearing right now. But I'm switching back and forth and it still says I mean, they both keep saying they're going to increase my charisma, I mean. Let's see, that's 8, 13, so that one. 17. 19. You guys have a trough? There we go. I had to clean up how gross I am right now. No, don't mind me, I'm just doing several steps in order to manipulate you emotionally in order to siding with me with whatever I do next. Don't read into it. Oh yeah, sexy padded coif. Let's take that off. I think these are all my charisma items. Leather gloves suck. There we go. There we go, 17.
Looking for something?
I'm looking for the priest, Father Simon, and I heard you might know of him.
Simon? What do you want him for?
I'm looking for the priest who used to take care of St. James, and the locals tell me they saw him around here.
I don't know if I can help you there. He'll never go back to his parish if you ask me. Very well. What is it you want to know?
What went on between Simon and your daughter?
Nothing that hasn't happened before. Our Mary was his housemaid in Skalitz. She was pretty, very pretty. And he was young, and so things went the way they do between comely young folk. She came back home one day, heavy with child.
Yes, these things happen. What can you do?
I said as much. I was just glad our girl was provided for. Only she never had the chance to hold that babe in her arms. She didn't live through the birth.
I'm very sorry.
Such is a woman's lot in life. Men die in battle, and women in the arms of the midwife.
And what happened to Simon?
The poor man. He took it the worst. He was sure God's wrath smote Mary for her fornication.
That's rubbish. People lie together out of wedlock all the time, and God never smites them down.
That's just what I told him. But it's hardly my place to lecture a priest. And who knows? Maybe he was right. The Lord moves in mysterious ways. He was overflowing with grief. He barely spoke, didn't eat, refused to take a new housemaid. And then, one fine day, the presbytery was deserted. It took a good season before another priest came along.
Where can I find him? He's said to be wandering around here somewhere.
I heard that too, and I'm inclined to believe it, even though I haven't seen him myself.
How come?
After our poor Mary went to her rest, we used some of the money he'd paid us to put a cross up by the roadside. And lately, there's been wreaths of comfrey turning up next to it. I don't take them there, nor my husband neither.
You think Simon does?
Who knows? Maybe it's a miracle. I could believe anything. But there's not been fresh ones for a while, so perhaps he's moved on elsewhere again.
I see. Can you tell me where that cross is?
Certainly. There are settling tanks for the mines to the west of Skalitz. On the hill above them in the woods, there are several paths. Mary's cross is by one of them, close to the brook.
All right, thanks. I'll be going.
Very good, then. And if you do find him, let him know that we have no hard feelings.
I'll tell him.
Few new graphical glitches going on there, huh? She has a weird cloud around her head that, like, destroys the depth of field via transparency layer, most likely. They seem to think that she has a weird polygon that is her hair shape that doesn't seem to be accurate. And you could see through my... instead of a collarbone part of my body, you could see straight through my character model into just a hollowness, which is a strange sight to see. So go to the cross. It's way the hell over there. Okay. Quite a distance away from where they live. Wonder if any of these new issues are related to the 26.6 gigabyte patch? I thought they were just replacing files, but they seem to have massively increased the size of the game, and it wasn't an opt-in, because now I'm looking at my SSD and I'm like, ooh, this game is like, I think this game's like 55 gigs now or something like that. It's actually not a small amount of space considering how big SSDs are. Mine's not great. It's only 250 gigabytes. That's why I carefully only have like 1 or 2 AAA games installed on it at a time, and then everything else is installed on the hard drive because it can't fit everything. So I don't really expect games to spontaneously double in size or anything. Have I been here before? Is this just more Scarlets? I guess it is, yeah. Despite the fact that it's my character's home, it's actually one of the more foreign locations. Because I didn't get to explore it while it was active. What is that? Okay, no. This is all different stuff. I thought I was seeing another blacksmith. I'm like, this town had 2 blacksmiths? God damn. Look at this hoity-toity neighborhood. Yeah, I didn't get to see this place when it was thriving outside the gates themselves. And now I'm never going to. Most likely. Just threading the needle between these trees. Oops. And there goes that spree. Oh, there it is. They go all the way out here on a regular basis. It's a hell of a trek.
This must be that cross. Mary's mother was right. Someone did lay flowers here recently.
Okay, so all I have to do is transform into Wolf Link, and then catch the scent of the flowers and follow them. Easy peasy. No? Not quite? How big of a search area are you giving me, game? Oh, that's not bad. I'm not even in the search radius. I'm not sure how they decided that would be where it was.
See if there's comfrey growing anywhere nearby.
Is that comfrey? That's Valerian. Comfrey was blue, right? Oh, right. The hunting. What? I don't have my... I have lower strength now? I guess it's because I still haven't escaped this stat. That's charisma, charisma. Can't use a Kuman bow. Do you have another bow? Villager's Ash bow. It's technically an option. I can't be running around with these 500 plants. I'm just grabbing them because it'll give me my skill up. But running around with it on is going to just add to my over-encumbering problem. You can carry that much? Oh, you can. Right, because all my armor's on me right now. So I'll have to use the ash bow for now. Should be plenty for... Am I not using the ash bow? Shit. What did I just click on? The ash bow. Or are they talking about Piercer? Piercer requires 7 strength. I'm fine there. And you're fine. I don't... Do you have requirements? Wounding arrow? Shouldn't be using a wounding arrow, though. I'm not sure what the pop-up's for, or if it's just not updating based on my change of stuff. That's not gonna be that much game meat. Okay, this will be pretty doable. Oh right, there's another character that wants hair meat. Just please let there not be bandits around here. Could that please just not be a bandit? And please be the guy I'm looking for? That'd be nice. Comfrey. So all this purple stuff is comfrey? So it's probably the right path, yeah. Hi there. Don't attack me, please. Shit. I'm stuck.
Of course not.
Oh, there goes that conversation.
Hey, you. What are you doing here?
I was just passing and I heard voices, so I've come to see what's going on.
Nothing that's any of your business. Get lost.
Very well then.
Not a very nice response. Can I talk to you? He's a tramp.
You're back again? I thought we made things clear.
I've come for the priest. Simon.
There's no one here called that.
There is. Do you take me for a fool?
All right. Maybe there is someone here. What of it? We're not going anywhere.
I don't know. Imprisoning a warlock can be a dreadful mistake.
What do you want about? Didn't you say he was a priest?
He is. But he's also a warlock. A master of the dark arts. Do you think normal priests go hiding in the woods?
No, but...
Exactly. So if you don't want your eyes to boil up from the inside, your nose to turn into a twisted root, and your tongue into a toad, you better start to run. Now!
No, of course. No, we don't want that. We're very sorry. But if...
No ifs, no buts. Clear out of here.
Fine, fine. Just take it easy now.
Alright, that took a direction. Are you Father Simon? Oh, you are. Oh, and you're... Wait, are you imprisoned?
Oh, thank you, my son. I was beginning to fear I'd never get out of here alive.
They didn't look dangerous. The only thing at risk was your possessions.
I know, poor fools. But I was afraid they'd leave me here. What would I have done then? And to whom do I owe my salvation?
My name's Henry. You may remember me. I'm the son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
Your face does seem familiar. But listen, Henry, I can't help feeling you didn't stumble across me by accident.
It's true. I've come to ask a favor of you.
Me? What on earth could I do for you?
I need you to go back to St. James. The folk there need spiritual guidance. Skalitz has a burned-out shell, and many have died in St. James. They need a priest. Any priest.
I understand, but I have to disappoint you. I gave up my calling. Instead, I've given myself over to repentance.
The people need you. Please understand that.
I understand, but they need a better priest than I.
Do you have any idea what's going on around you? There is war, Father. War. People are dying. They slaughtered folk in St. James who sought sanctuary in the church.
I'm not blind. I do know what's happened.
And yet you want me to go back and tell them that the only person far and wide who could serve as their priest turned them down?
You lay a great burden on me, Henry.
I know that, but the people do need you.
You're probably right. It is my duty. At least for a time, until they find someone better.
I don't think they'll find anyone better in a hurry.
All right. I'll take what I can carry and go back to St. James.
Thank you. Your parishioners will be very grateful. I need help with treatment.
And what's wrong with you?
Oh, nothing. But Philip from Skalitz is dying. He's lying in Sasau and won't last long.
Slowly now. What happened to him?
Nobody knows much. He's not wounded, but I heard he was hiding from the Cumans for days in a pile of carcasses.
The Lord have mercy. The living should never lie with the dead. His intestines must be purged, but even then he's in God's hands.
How do I clean his intestines?
It might surprise you, but you'll have to give him alcoholic spirits. The purest you can get your hands on. The best is distilled from Artemisia. It'll make him a bit delirious, but it'll help. I'll show you how to prepare it.
Ooh, new level in alchemy, new perk point available. We found him. Is he just gonna peace out now? I believe so. Trying to get him an Artemisia potion. New alchemy skill. I just hit what? Rank level 3. Salted and smoked. Cured or cooked food in your inventory will spoil 20% more slowly. Water of life. Healing potions will heal you 50% more, but also intoxicate you. The stronger the healing effect, the drunker they make you. And Witcher. Potions will fill you up 30% less, which means you can drink more of them and more often. I don't really ever need to have food in my inventory because of the way that you can just pick it up anywhere you feel like. Having really effective heals is interesting, but the drunk is a little excessive. Let's be a Witcher. I might be randomly grabbing it because of, you know, the game The Witcher, which seems to be, might even be why they'd be calling it that. There's even a wolf that looks like a wolf, much like the fact that Geralt wears a wolf pendant. That seems intentional. I think I was waiting to not do one of these, right? I'm currently level 10. Is he going to take me to a place where I can get the potion ingredients? Artemisia? Or is he just wandering away to go all the way back to camp? I honestly can't entirely tell. He said he'd show me. It kind of seems like he's wandering randomly in the environment via pathing. I'm just gonna keep looting all the plants I find until I'm more convinced that he's genuinely piecing out. Gotta get the herbalism skill up somehow. Takes a sweet time, doesn't he? While taking remarkably unfavorable paths up and down the walls. I don't know, he might just be wandering off. Artemisia potion's the best remedy for purging the guts. I should get some somewhere. There's also a purple herb for Semic. Go to row of none report. The priest will be there in no time. I think he's just walking away. Alright. Well, enjoy yourself. Let's go all the way back to Rovna. You are too overloaded to fast travel. Is it me or the horse? The horse isn't overloaded, I am, I guess. Thought I was wearing the bassinet for a second there. The horse can't carry anymore. Shit. Well, now I'm not too overloaded anymore, though, so there we go. We just barely found a way to figure it out. I think I spend the majority of this playthrough in a state of being overloaded-ish. While I wait for the next major drop-off point to happen. What was that sound? Oh, now there's an attack on the road. I'll scout it, and by scout I mean I'm gonna run past it on horseback. That's what I was going for, the torch. Am I directly under attack right now, or what? They're still running at me from way over there. Did they get bored? I think they got bored. Don't mind me just coming in the middle of the night, because frankly, I work on my own schedule. It feels like you're always sleeping.
Good health, dear.
I found you a priest.
Really? That's wonderful news. Who is it?
The former parish priest of St. James. I persuaded him to return to live among you, at least for a while.
So you found him?
Yes. He was roaming the woods around here.
Thank God. You'll see. Once there's a priest, people will soon be back.
I hope so.
I've put together a small sum for a new piece. So I thought a portion should definitely go to you, as a reward.
I couldn't possibly take it. You'll need the money to rebuild the village.
As you wish, then. I shan't weigh you down with it.
So, farewell to you. And I hope he gets here soon. Just that you let him run off again.
I'll keep an eye on him myself. Godspeed to you, Henry, and thank you for your help.
Yeah, you do you, man. You're sleeping in a box surrounded by corpses. You can keep your money. Has he arrived yet? I think it does track where people are going in real time, so he's probably not anywhere nearby. As I horrifyingly walk over corpses. I'm curious to see if he'll clear out all the bodies or not. I do still need to get more game meat. But I also need to get the Artemisia potion. And the healing herbs. There's a lot going on here. Okay. This is the chronological order sorting. How likely am I to be able to catch more wild game? Oh, I think I was floating above that fence just now. Oh, can't go that way. Is that the boundary of the map? I'm not entirely sure if you can go further in that direction. But it might just be a solid no, that might be a solid barrier of trees. He can't jump. It's not working. There we go. Part of me doesn't want it to be nighttime, but part of me also is worried that if I waste too much time that the sick, all those sick patients might start dying. Because this game does have time elements to it, and the whole point of this doctor-y situation would be to try to take care of people before they die. So I kind of don't want to arbitrarily skip time. is that a path? I don't think that's a path. I think that's a water drainage. This is not a safe path to try to walk up, but I'm doing it anyway. It is a neat sort of atmosphere when you're going up a mountain path on a horse with a torch in the dark. Oop. Oh, cool. I can't see oh, my eyes are adjusting. Only slightly. Shit. You can kind of see at nighttime, but not with the not with a hill in the way. That's a bit better. Still not entirely convinced I'll find enough game. Yeah, this is a bit of a fool's errand. Let's get out of here for now. Let's use the map. Not Ledechko, Sasau. Right? Does it zoom into the monastery as a separate map? There it is. I'm a bit concerned about how I don't seem to have a single waypoint in that area. Did I unselect a quest? Oh, energy's dropping. It still seems like a decent number, but I think you start paying for these things when they start getting below 50, basically. Oh, put the bow away. And pull the torch out before getting in trouble. In God's hands. But there's no red marks around here? Looks like it. Just shows how I'm not ready to actually turn anything in yet. Well, unfortunately, I think I'm gonna have to take a rest in the monastery, because I don't think I'm gonna be able to do a ton without sleeping. How's nutrition? We can wait till morning. Just sitting here like a dick with my torch out as everyone's sitting here. I'm a good person. It's about time for a book again. The Peculiar Siege of Prague. Ooh, it's kind of nice having candlelight. Or torchlight, and I've also leveled up my reading. In the year of our Lord, 1401, in the summer after the Prince-Elector's stripping King Wenceslas of his title of Holy Roman Emperor due to his inability and unwillingness to rule, the army of Jobst, Margrave, and Moravia, and the League of Lords appeared before the gates of Prague, alongside the armies of Willem of Messian, with the support of Prokop, the cousin of the king, who was initially sent to William to discourage him from war. But in the end, he joined with him. Together they lay siege to the town from two sides, from north and south, but their strength was not so great that they could take the town by storm, or even to fully encircle its walls. King Wenceslas did not want to come out of the safety the town wall did not want to come out of the safety the town walls with his army. I think it's supposed to be the safety of the town walls. So all the armies remained in place and waited to see what would happen. And none of those laying siege wanted to send their army against Prague to destroy it, for they did not wish to cause any injury to the kingdom of Bohemia, but only force Wenceslas to capitulate and relinquish the crown of Bohemia. Sigismund of Luxembourg, who had been vying for the throne, I don't know why he was looking up there, remained at the time in the captivity of his own subjects, and thus he could not come to the aid of either side. It is said that if he were to come to the aid of someone, he would have likely helped his brother Wenceslas, although he had warred with him at other times, because blood is blood, and it would be preferable for the crown to stay in the family. The besiegers of Prague kept up their siege and even brought food and supplies to the people of Prague, for rowdy soldiers did not plunder the surroundings area and spared the farms. Seeing this willingness of the army of Prague had no desire whatsoever to commit to violent deeds. 17 days did the armies lay siege, 17 days did they negotiate and make schemes to complicate many got lost in them, and they began to conspire against each other. On the 17th day, Jobst and the League of Lords came to an agreement with King Wenceslas that the former will not have to relinquish the crown, but decision-making in government shall be left to the nobles from then on, and that he should endeavor no more to rule. William, seeing that no fruits would be borne, retreated with his army back to Messian. The peculiar siege ended without loss of life or injury. It's got to be a typo. I don't think that's an old word or anything. The only one to suffer loss was Wenceslas, for the soldiers in the royal siege encampment had slaughtered all the game in the royal preserve to fill their bellies. And back to horse. I think that was me nodding my head because I went past... I mean, yeah, 50% energy. I'm probably nodding from tiredness. I am. Enjoy your sleep, Henry. There's only a moderate chance of being inflicted with a sickness while you are here. And in the morning, we try to make a potion. No, my meat went down to poopiness. Yeah. It expired. Oh well.
Tell me more about the situation here. All right.
God bless.
Just checking in.
Jesus, look where you're going.
Jesus, look where you're going. I have Artemisia. Save your schnapps. Lullaby. Oh wait, Artemisia's the new one. 2 wormwood and 1 sage. Probably not so bad. Not what I meant to do. 2 wormwood, 1 sage. Do I have that on me right now? I shouldn't. It might be on the horse. Yeah, I have no plants on me right now. I have comfrey again. Keep having more of that. Just trying to level that skill up. Thistle, not what I'm looking for. Brother Nicodemus, let's do some trade. I'll sell you my weird plants. Here's some comfrey. Isn't this exciting? There we go. I'll get 4 gold. I need 2 wormwood. Please tell me you have it. Oh, 1 sage. 2 wormwood. So 2 wormwood and 1 sage. Let's go ahead and prepare that. Artemisia, a bitter herb liqueur that will put strength in your blood, but also bewilder your eyes with strange visions. Your strength and warfare skill are increased by 5 for 10 minutes. You will need spirits, 2 handfuls of wormwood, a handful of sage. Drop in the sage and boil for 1 turn. Grind the wormwood. Drop the wormwood in the cauldron and cook for 2 turns. Distill. Okay. Spiritus. There we are. There's the spiritus. It glows. Look at that. That's insane. Alright, I'm just trying to make sure I have this down. Sage, boil for 1 turn. Grind the wormwood. And then drop it for 2 turns. That's 2 times wormwood. 2 handfuls of wormwood. Can you grind 2 handfuls of wormwood? Wormwood. Mortar. Wormwood. Mortar. Okay, so you can double up. Good to know. Let's grind that shit up. Oh, yeah, look at that animation. Believable. I like how... Is it gonna... I think it technically changed to a slightly different thing. Cool. Got it. Alright, our wormwood is prepared. So... Sage 1 turn, wormwood 2 turns. Let's do this. That's an interesting picture of some plants that they put there. Huh. I don't think it was as obvious in the past. Oh, right, this guy. The bellows is left trigger. Oh. Meant to hammer it more. One turn. Good. There goes the wormwood. Turn 1. Keep them bubbles going. Turn number 2. It's done. Still. Wait for it to burn out, I guess. How do I distill? Your hand is in that fire, by the way, still. Help. The brewed potion can then be poured directly from the cauldron into the phial or passed through the distiller. How? Must carefully held. Yeah, carefully time it. The brewed potion can then be poured directly from the cauldron into the phial or passed through the distiller. The recipe steps must be adhered to precisely. If you deviate too much from them, this potion will fail. You lose all the ingredients, and the whole brewing process will have to be repeated. Yeah, but how do I distill? Oops. Distill. Use. File. distill. Can't use the dish. I don't know how the distiller works. This will complete the potion. Okay. Okay, use that there. Okay, I was like, how do I activate you? We do it right? Hey! Artemisia potion. We get it to Philip. I definitely remember which person was Philip. Samick. Hans. Wounded man. My favorite man. Wounded man. Villager. Administer potion. Wait, while we see if the kill takes effect. Okay, so we're done with him. We have to wait time now, so I should just do other tasks in the meantime.